Level 1, you are just a kid dreaming of steel. You are running barefoot through wet dirt that is squishing between your toes, and you are holding a crooked stick in your hand like it is the most legendary sword ever forged, and you are swinging it wildly at imaginary enemies that are totally real in your head, and you are shouting battle cries that are way too dramatic for a scrawny village kid. But you are not caring because in your mind you are already standing on a battlefield with banners flying behind you and soldiers chanting your name. Like you are some kind of hero straight out of a song. You are chasing chickens around the yard and you are pretending they are enemy scouts trying to escape your kingdom, and you are lunging forward with that wooden blade while your mother is yelling at you to stop scaring the animals, and you are laughing like a maniac because in your head you are not just playing, you are training, you are preparing, you are becoming something bigger than this muddy little village that smells like hay and smoke and rain. You are freezing in the early mornings when fog is hanging low over the fields, and you are standing on a small hill outside the village while the sun is barely rising, and you are imagining that the mist below you is an army waiting for your command, and you are narrowing your eyes like you are studying the battlefield even though you are really just staring at cows moving slowly in the distance. And you are gripping your stick tighter because you are promising yourself that one day you are holding real steel instead of splintered wood. You are watching real knights ride past the village road sometimes, and you are stopping whatever you are doing and you are just staring, completely frozen, because their armor is shining in the sunlight and their horses are moving like thunder under them, and you are feeling something in your chest that is burning and pulling at you at the same time, because you are not just admiring them, you are seeing your future. And you are swallowing hard while dust is rising around them, and you are whispering under your breath that you are going to be like them, no matter what it takes. You are going to bed at night on rough straw that is poking through thin fabric, and you are staring up at a wooden ceiling with cracks running through it, and you are tracing imaginary sword shapes in the air with your finger while everyone else is sleeping, and you are building entire battles in your head, and you are imagining yourself older, stronger, armored, respected. And you are smiling in the dark because even though right now you are just a kid with dirt on your face and blisters on your hands, you are already seeing the knight you are becoming. Level 2, you are leaving home and stepping into the castle. You are standing at the edge of your village with a small sack over your shoulder and you are pretending you are not feeling that tight knot in your chest, because you are telling yourself you are ready for this even while your mother is holding your hands a little longer than usual and your father is nodding at you like you are already a man. And you are turning away before anyone is seeing your eyes getting wet because you are walking toward the castle road and you are not looking back even though every step is pulling at you. You are arriving at the castle gates and you are staring up at walls that are taller than anything you have ever seen, and you are feeling small but stubborn at the same time, because you are knowing this place is either breaking you or building you, and you are daring it to try breaking you first. You are sleeping in a crowded chamber with other boys who are snoring and whispering and pretending not to be scared, and you are lying awake listening to wine sliding along the stone walls, and you are realizing this is not a game anymore, this is not wooden swords and chickens, this is the beginning of something that is demanding everything from you. You are waking up before dawn every day and you are carrying water, scrubbing floors, cleaning boots that are not yours, and you are biting your tongue when older pages are pushing you around because you are knowing pride is useless if you are not surviving long enough to grow. You are watching knights train in the yard and you are copying their movements when no one is looking, and you are practicing footwork alone at night while torches are flickering low, and you are whispering to yourself that this is only the start and you are not quitting. Level 3, you are becoming a squire and feeling the pressure. You are growing taller and stronger and you are finally being trusted with real responsibilities, and you are carrying your knight's shield into the training field while he is watching you closely like he is measuring what you are worth. You are sparring with other squires and you are clashing wooden blades so hard your arms are vibrating, and you are tasting blood in your mouth after a hit, but you are grinning anyway because you are staying on your feet, and that is already a victory. You are grooming warhorses that are bigger than your fears and you are learning how to calm them with your voice, and you are realizing that control is not about force but about steadiness, and you are applying that lesson to yourself because you are trying to quiet the panic that sometimes rises before drills. You are riding behind your knight in small patrols and you are scanning tree lines like you are already responsible for more than yourself, and you are feeling that weight slowly settling onto your shoulders, heavier than armor but harder to see. You are falling asleep at night with sore muscles and you are smiling through the pain because you are knowing you are getting closer to the title you are chasing. Level 4, you are facing your first real battle. You are standing in formation with your heart pounding so loud you are barely hearing the war horns, and you are gripping your weapon tighter while the ground is trembling from approaching riders. You are charging forward because everyone else is moving and you are refusing to freeze, and you are colliding with chaos that is louder and uglier than any story ever told in the Great Hall. You are swinging your blade and you are not thinking about glory anymore, you are thinking about surviving the next second, and you are realizing how fast bravery and fear are mixing together inside your chest. You are seeing a fellow squire fall and you are hesitating for half a breath before you are dragging him out of danger, and you are understanding in that moment that knighthood is not about shining alone, it is about standing when others cannot. You are walking off that battlefield changed, quieter, more aware, and you are knowing something inside you is hardening for good. Level 5, you are kneeling and becoming a knight. You are standing in a quiet stone chapel while candles are flickering all around you and wax is dripping slowly onto cold floors, and you are feeling the weight of the armor resting beside you even though you are not wearing it yet, and you are realizing this night is not just some ceremony thing people are talking about at feasts, this night is changing everything about who you are becoming. You are kneeling there alone, holding your sword in front of you, and your knees are already hurting from the stone but you are refusing to shift because you are telling yourself that if you cannot handle a little pain right now then you are not ready for what is coming later. You are thinking about the first time you picked up a wooden stick and called it a sword, and you are almost smiling at how stupid and small you were, and at the same time you are feeling proud because that stubborn kid is still inside you pushing you forward. You are listening to the wind brushing against stained glass windows and you are feeling your heartbeat slow down as the night stretches on, and you are realizing that knighthood is not about applause, it is about responsibility settling on your shoulders like invisible armor. You are standing at dawn while your lord is calling your name in front of everyone, and you are stepping forward trying not to trip over your own nerves, and when the blade is touching your shoulders you are feeling something click inside you like a door is closing behind your old life. You are rising as a knight and the hall is echoing with voices, but inside your head everything is going quiet because you are understanding that from this moment on, every choice you are making is carrying more weight than ever before. Level 6, you are proving you deserve the title. You are riding into tournaments with your visor down and your heart pounding like it is trying to break out of your chest, and you are hearing the crowd roaring but it is sounding distant because you are focusing on the knight charging toward you with a lance aimed straight at your shield. You are lowering your weapon and steadying your breathing, and when impact is hitting you it is rattling your bones so hard your teeth are clenching, but you are staying in the saddle and that alone is making your blood rush with adrenaline. You are climbing back up after being knocked into the dirt and you are pretending it is not embarrassing even though your whole body is aching, and you are dusting yourself off because you are knowing real respect is earned in moments like this, not in easy wins. You are training every single morning before anyone else is awake, swinging your sword until your shoulders are burning and sweat is blurring your vision, and you are telling yourself that talent is nothing without effort. You are starting to hear your name spoken with a different tone now, not like you are just another young knight but like you are someone worth watching, and you are feeling proud but you are keeping it quiet because arrogance is dangerous and you are smart enough to know that one bad fight can end everything. You are proving, again and again, that you are not just wearing the armor, you are growing into it. Level 7, you are leading for the first time. You are standing in front of younger knights who are looking at you the same way you once looked at your mentors, and you are realizing they are waiting for you to sound confident even if you are not feeling it all the way. You are giving orders before battle and you are keeping your voice steady while your stomach is twisting because now it is not just your life on the line, it is theirs too. You are studying rough maps by candlelight, and you are tracing routes with your finger while shadows are moving across the walls, and you are thinking through every possible mistake because you are knowing that hesitation out there is costing blood. You are riding at the front when the charge begins, and you are forcing yourself not to look back because you are trusting they are following you. You are learning that leadership is not about shouting the loudest, it is about staying calm when everything is falling apart, and you are becoming the kind of knight who is thinking 3 steps ahead instead of just reacting. You are feeling older than you were yesterday, not because of years passing but because responsibility is aging you faster than time. Level 8, you are carrying loss and it is changing you. You are kneeling in the mud beside someone who was laughing with you just days ago, and you are slowly removing his helmet like you are still expecting him to open his eyes and complain about the rain, and you are feeling that tight pressure in your chest that armor is not protecting you from, and you are realizing this is the part nobody is singing about in the Great Hall. You are hearing distant shouts as the battle is fading, and you are barely noticing them because your focus is stuck on the stillness in front of you, and you are understanding that war is not dramatic in this moment, it is quiet, heavy, and painfully real. You are standing during the burial while the sky is gray and low, and rain is sliding down your face mixing with something you are not admitting is tears, and you are gripping the hilt of your sword while earth is hitting wood with a dull sound that is echoing in your head long after it stops. You are telling the younger knights to stand straight, to honor him properly, and your voice is steady even though inside you are feeling cracks forming. You are riding back from campaigns quieter than you used to be, and you are not laughing as loud at feasts anymore because something inside you is shifting, and you are replaying battles at night while staring at the ceiling, wondering if one different command is changing everything. You are understanding that leadership is not just about strategy, it is about living with decisions that are not reversible. You are training harder, not for glory, but because you are refusing to lose another man to carelessness. You are watching your soldiers more closely, correcting small mistakes immediately, because you are knowing small mistakes are becoming graves. You are carrying names in your head, faces in your memory, and even when you are standing tall in armor, you are feeling their absence walking beside you. You are not becoming colder exactly, you are becoming heavier. You are speaking less, observing more, and you are learning that strength is not loud anymore. You are still riding into battle when called, still holding formation, still swinging steel when needed, but you are doing it with a different understanding now. You are knowing that every charge is gambling with lives, and you are accepting that burden because someone has to carry it, and right now, that someone is you. Level 9, you are the veteran everyone is watching. You are walking through the courtyard and younger squires are straightening up when they see you, and you are noticing the way they are trying to mimic how you move, how you hold your shoulders, how you rest your hand on your sword, and you are remembering exactly what that feels like. You are nodding at them, not dramatically, just enough to let them know you are seeing them, and you are understanding that you are becoming the example whether you are trying to or not. You are training recruits in the yard and you are correcting their grip patiently, adjusting their stance with a firm hand on their shoulder, and you are not humiliating them when they fall because you are knowing fear already lives inside them without your help. You are telling them to breathe, to focus, to stay steady, and you are speaking from experience now, not theory. You are fighting differently these days. You are not rushing forward to prove something. You are reading movements before they happen, watching weight shifts, predicting strikes, conserving energy like a seasoned predator instead of a reckless young wolf. You are surviving not because you are stronger than everyone else, but because you are smarter, calmer, harder to shake. At feasts, you are sitting back while younger knights are boasting loudly, and you are smiling slightly because you are recognizing yourself in them. When you are speaking, though, the table is quieting down, because your words are carrying weight earned in blood and years. You are advising lords carefully, choosing sentences slowly, because you are understanding that influence is more dangerous than a blade. You are realizing something subtle but powerful, you are not chasing glory anymore. You are protecting stability. You are thinking about supply lines, morale, long-term survival. You are measuring success by how many return home, not how loudly your name is shouted. And without fully noticing when it happens, you are becoming the kind of knight others are trusting with more than just a sword, they are trusting you with futures. Level 10, you are standing at the edge of everything. You are standing alone on a hill at sunset, and wind is moving through tall grass around you while your horse is breathing slowly beside you, and you are feeling the weight of armor that has molded to your body over years of wearing it. You are holding your helmet under your arm and running your thumb over dents and scratches like you are reading a map of your entire life. You are watching the sky shift from gold to deep orange, and you are thinking about how many evenings you are spending like this after battles, after victories, after losses, and you are realizing how far you are traveling from that barefoot kid swinging a stick in the dirt. You are almost laughing softly because you are seeing him clearly, stubborn, loud, dreaming bigger than his world, and you are recognizing that he is still driving you forward even now. Your body is carrying scars that ache when the weather changes, and your reflexes are not as fast as they once were, but your mind is sharper than ever. You are understanding patterns in politics, in war, in people. You are seeing ambition rising in younger knights and you are guiding it instead of crushing it. You are becoming something more than just a fighter, you are becoming a pillar. You are not fearing death the way you once did. You are respecting it. You are knowing it has been riding beside you for years and you are still here anyway. That realization is not making you reckless, it is making you calm. You are choosing battles more carefully. You are valuing peace more deeply. You are understanding that true strength is knowing when not to draw steel. As torches begin lighting up at the castle in the distance, you are turning your horse slowly and guiding it down the hill, and you are riding steady and composed, not because you are untouched by everything you have seen, but because you are shaped by it. You are carrying loss, loyalty, honor, regret, pride, all of it, and you are still moving forward. You are not just wearing the title of knight anymore. You are embodying it. You are living it. And even now, as night is falling and stars are beginning to appear, you are riding toward whatever tomorrow is bringing, because that is who you are standing, you are enduring, you are continuing.